I'm on the way to my buddy's to start working on his late model Jeep Cherokee XJ. It's got an AW4 with no reverse. It burned up about 6 months ago on a trip at Uwharrie. He wasn't driving it. Four-wheel drive didn't work, but he just got a new transmission. We're gonna try and get it shoved in there, get this one out and shove this one in there tomorrow night. I'm gonna go start hosing stuff down with PB Blaster so that we're not fighting broken bolts. Here we are, day 2. I didn't film anything yesterday, but we got the transmission all but ready to come out. Got the starter out, got all the linkages undone, got the trans cooler lines unhooked, everything up top, drive shafts are pulled out. And we just realized that we're gonna have to turn it around, the Jeep around, because there's no way we're gonna be able to get the transmission out on this transmission jack stand with the front of the motor supported. So we're gonna get it turned around and then we're gonna drop the cross member and try and get everything else unhooked. Also, this transmission's been out. These aren't factory bolts, and on one side right here there's a broken bolt, broken nut. So someone's had this out, broken the bolts for us and already replaced it, and there was a bell housing bolt missing too. So
they're doing a favor apparently.
yeah, this is taking it out again. So we figured out that we're not going to be able to work on the pit. We're gonna have to move it over to the lift because that transmission jack's not tall enough. Alex. So we're moving it now, dragging it with the skid steer. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna follow him down to the other shop in the other Cherokee, make sure nothing falls off. And then another project we got to work on later is fixing that drive shaft U-joint, or axle shaft U-joint, because I've only got 3-wheel drive at the moment. But that'll be a project for later in the week. Got it up on the lift after a little while, and now we're gonna finally start ripping it apart. We realized all of our tools are in the trunk of this Jeep, so Alex is backing mine up and we'll use what's in it. Okay, here's our extension chain, getting those 2 top bell housing bolts. See if you can see it.
You can.
See.
Stick your phone up.
No, but it's way the fuck. Oh my god. The entire length of the transmission
And the T-case.
and the T-case, yeah. Okay.
I think that is like
Now we should be able to just slide it back and take it out. Now we just got to remove it. This top, could you, when you go back to your shop, see if you got 2 bolts that size? We want to put the E12s back in? I'll give you one.
yeah, but if we're not using those, and I got no point to use that E12 socket.
Well, it was to get these hellacious
I
bolts.
told them I had one.
Yeah, you
I have a whole set. It was $6.
You got anything like that?
Possibly. I'll figure out what size it is and then I'll look. And I assume you want fancy bolts, not cheap bolts. How many bolts? It's just 2 of them?
It's just
We'll
2
be
of them
fine.
on top, yeah.
We'll be fine, it don't matter.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I will go back up there and holler if you need anything.
All right, thanks, buddy. I think we're about to take it out, so if we're gonna die, it's gonna be right now.
All right.
If you hear the grinder running, it's us cutting the exhaust off.
Well, if we gotta tack it back together, we can.
You can just run open headers. Wow. God, this thing would be so freaking loud.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take it out.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to watch that dip there.
Let's get this son of a gun out of here. So it's got to come back.
Yeah.
It's got to come back a little bit.
So
the motor is supported.
I'm just thinking, looking at the exhaust.
It shouldn't be in the way. I don't think it's gonna be.
No, but I think. Do we want to preemptively?
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna give us much play.
Okay.
If we get, it's not like we're gonna be holding the motor.
That's facts. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
just drag
Yeah,
it
we
up
can
if anything. Okay.
So I'm gonna let this down a little bit.
Well, just take it. You're gonna need to take it out of the way because we're gonna need to be rolling it back. So
But I don't want it to like twist or anything with this weight coming off.
Okay, I see what you're saying. This shouldn't, hopefully, as long as.
Everything should just work perfectly.
Okay. You want me to start lowering a little bit more?
Lower it a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Okay. Lower it any more. Now we need to try and slide it back. Dipstick tube. That's gonna give us trouble.
Yeah. Lower a bit more.
No. No. Not yet. Will you give me that light? We got the output shaft. We don't want to break we don't want to break it. But I think it's off the top. I think we're just gonna kinda have to fight the.
Well, I think also the kickback.
Yeah.
Where did you leave the kickback?
What are you talking about?
Like, is it still over the engine?
The
Kickback cable? You know what I'm saying? Because you disconnected it, but that's also going to be fine if it's sitting on something.
Yeah, hold on. I got it right here. Let me give it a tug. Okay, tug on it later. I don't want to fucking break that thing.
Listen, we can get a ladder too and I can hop up here. There's a ladder right here. Trip. I did that case kind of.
It's fine. Probably.
Yeah, but my fucking cable's kind of a little bit. Really cool, guys. Stay out of the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They are now. Okay.
All right.
Okay. It needs to come back a little bit more on this side. Hold on. Let me get some support on the motor. Oh, fucking mouse. Okay. It needs to come back. Okay. Okay. Oh, good God. What did we do?
It's gotta be fucking the drag.
It needs to go
That way loosens.
so that way it tightens.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's probably fine.
If we can keep on pulling it back, we're gonna clear the exhaust. I don't know if we're gonna clear it. We're not. We're hitting up top now.
All right. Bring it down a little bit. Here, I'm gonna hold this. Bring it down a smidge. Okay. What are we doing?
We're on the exhaust.
Pick it up a little bit. Pick up a single ring.
Okay.
Okay. Where is the problem? Is it really the exhaust?
Barely, and then I think on the top end, I can't see it.
See if we can twist it a little bit. Careful. Okay. God damn it, yeah. Holden. Holden?
Yeah.
That's not mine, I don't want to break it. Where's my drawbar?
There's a flathead in that blue box, but it's not mine.
Just cut the freaking exhaust hanger.
Alright. Watch that front. Watch the header. What it's doing.
Give it a little tug. Oh, it's not. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. Hold.
Help.
Yeah, that's good. I think we. I don't want to do that. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. All right.
You go to the passenger side, you'll clear that. Or you might not be able to. No, if you're calling a bolt, you need to go down.
Down a little bit.
Yeah, if you got a bolt on the transfer case, it's hitting the bottom.
Okay. Okay.
A little more. You can do it.
Yep.
Right there. Or out.
We're out. Roll it back and.
Well, you gotta come down. There you go.
What are we dragging on? I don't think we broke anything.
Wheel it back. Hold up.
Do we have to split this case to put the transfer case on?
Come on, right there. 6 bolts, 6 nuts right there. 5 nuts.
Okay, yeah, so this is definitely bent out. Someone did a terrible job.
What do you mean?
Clearly we don't.
Cherokee makes enough torque. Okay. First, you want to pop that ratchet strap? Get up there. You think somebody tried to pull the transfer case? Tried to just take it off?
Maybe.
What do you need out?
14.
Got the Atlas 46 wrap. Whatever that is.
15 or 13.
Everything's on there. That's metric.
Well, you could get those.
I saw somebody's got a slim head, like a thin wall gear wrench now.
Ain't one there.
How many are we missing? We have 3 bolts.
One of them wasn't even on.
Well, you got one in there.
So we're
Got
on
one in the
bottom.
hole.
Right here? Ain't one right there.
No,
You
there's
got one in the hole. That's why I said you need a ratchet wrench.
Yeah, but there's not one on there.
There's not one on there either.
Is there one on
Oh my god.
no. This was the one that came off.
So there's
we
two.
have no. We have there were 2
There was
holding
2
that transfer
holding.
case on.
Then one of them was finished tight.
Park. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. 3. 1, 2. Park. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. 3. 1.
They got it on that side too.
That's the.
That's for the-
That's what tells the
Yeah, that's the
motor.
sensor.
Yeah.
Okay. What are these?
Those hold that on the linkage for the shifter linkage. I guess we're gonna have to run all this stuff up once we got it on the ground. Who would have done that?
Who's to tell?
Okay, let's put this under. I guess we need to get rid of some of this fluid.
Don't want to climb up in the tree and get it. We could, honestly.
This feels freaking disgusting.
Wipe it down first.
You wipe it down with a dirty rag. Wonder when my phone's gonna die.
You have a full battery for it?
I think so.
I might just climb up and get it.
Where is it? I don't want you getting in there.
I'm not gonna get in it. It's in the back seat.
Transfer case is on the donor transmission. We're gonna try and get it nearly back in and then maybe get lunch. Okay, we got it back in. And we're getting those two E12s. The bolts we had to replace them with regular hex heads wasn't enough thread on them, we didn't think. So we're just gonna go back to using miles and miles of extension. But
Am I on it?
we'll get, yeah, you're on it still. Just keep going. All of our bell housing bolts are connected. Probably. I don't really know where the video is from. Everything's connected. It's mounted to the motor. I haven't done a flex plate yet. Alex is getting the exhaust hangers back on in the back. One of them, yeah. We had to remove that because usually you'd unbolt it here, somewhere in here. You'd be able to unbolt it and swing that out of the way a little bit, but we just unbolted the exhaust hangers and drug it. So next we're gonna put the cross member on so it's on its own weight.
Where's that one ratchet?
And ratchet's on the table. So we've run into a problem putting the cross member back on. Oh. Those bolts stop right there. They don't want to go any further. Okay, we finally got those two bolts in. It was just dirty threads on this donor case, I guess. Just got them tight. So, transmission is on its own weight. All of our sports are gone. Alex is getting the transcooler lines hooked up. Don't break them. God, I hate those things. I've broken them.
This one's on.
Yeah, that one's on. Just
Seated.
be careful. And then we're gonna get the
Massive.
torque converter hooked up to the flex plate. Get the starter in, drive shafts, hook the battery up. Drive shafts are in. Alex is getting the starter in. Got the cross member on. Those two bolts that we were dealing with. Can't remember if I said anything about them, but we figured it out. Got the transcooler line figured out. That's the low pressure one that was giving us problems. That's the low pressure line, I'm pretty sure. So if it's leaking, we'll know when it starts up. It won't be spraying. This housing's so damn dirty. The starter bolts are fighting us. Drive shafts are in. It's a low pinion. So yeah, I need to get that. I need to put a high pinion in here. We got a few more connections to do once we get top side, and flex plate is hooked up to the torque converter. What else?
Cover. Dust pan cover.
Yeah, Alex wants to put the dust cover back on the transmission, so he'll be doing that. And we'll keep going from there. Battery is connected. Starter's hooked up. Drive line's hooked up. Kick down cable's hooked up. Not sure if that's right, but it's on. Yeah, it's attached. We're gonna start it, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay. Start up, let the fluid run for a second. Any new noises? That was there before, whatever that rubbing sound is. The back tire's on the ground. That tire's on the ground, so don't put it. What do I do? Just hit the button? Okay, still no leaks. Foot all the way to the ground on the brake. Put it in the first, all the way down. Tire spinning. Let go of the brake. You off the brake? Okay. Just let it run. Stop. All right, go to 3. Off the brake. Okay. Stop. Drive. Okay. Reverse. tires were moving. Huh? Do you want to go ahead and do that? Do you want to mess with your four-wheel drive? We got time. Okay, four-wheel drive. Hold on, let me make sure the front tires are clear. Yeah. All right, four-wheel drive. Low range. All right, now go to take it out of low. Okay. Oh, you got part time and full time? Yep. Yeah, it's trying. Front tires are trying to turn. Yeah, you're good. Slap it over. Okay.
Great success.
Great success. Great success. Okay. If anything blows up, I'll film it. But that's probably it for now. I don't know if I'll ever upload this to YouTube, but enjoy. Bye-bye.